environmental event has never faltered to walk the talk in saving Mother Earth. In fact, 95% of what you see here on stage is recycled, including the host and the girls. How's that for practicing the 5 R's? So hats off to Carousel Productions. It's been a month since the first delegate set foot here in Manila. And since then, it's been a whirlwind of adventures for the delegates, including the preliminary judging rounds. The ladies met with panels of experts who gave their scores in the areas of beauty of face and poise, form and figure, and intelligence and environmental awareness. We're about to reveal who aced in each of these pre-judging rounds. And while we're on it, see if you can guess who will make the top 18.
The main round of kicked off with a beauty face category with very little or no makeup at all. The delegates met with a panel of experts who scrutinized the way they play themselves and took note of their natural beauty. 10 delegates stood out from the eyes of our beauty and poise experts. In random order: Venezuela, Philippines,
ang gwapo ng host.
Best round ever.
Ang gwapo ng host. I love you, host.
Mr. Delegates are never lacking in physical beauty and in inner beauty as well, as can be seen through their own initiatives to promote environmental awareness. That's why these aspects were also taken into consideration in determining this year's top 18. 16 were chosen based on their overall performance in the pre-judging round. 1 spot is reserved for the delegate who has the most meaningful and engaging eco video as determined by a special panel of judges. And the 18th spot, the final spot, is for the online beauty for a cause. This is for the delegate who has a commanding social media presence and impressive environmental activities before and during the pageant season. Now, Mr. Ramon Dizon, partner of SGB and Company, our official tabulator, will now hand me the list of the deserving 18 delegates who will advance in tonight's competition. And as I call up each of their names, thank you, sir. Very tense moment. As I call up their names, our judges will give their scores based on beauty of face and poise. Here we go! In the random order, first on the list is Netherlands!
teaching the children about the
do a pulse check. Any fans of Brazil?
Sayonara believes that God gave us the duty to take care of the earth. Brazil.
ladies and gentlemen, we have a newcomer making their debut here at Miss Earth, Montenegro!
Katarina believes that by lifting others, we lift ourselves. Montenegro.
Another country that brings a lot of passion to beauty pageants, Venezuela!
Diana teaches children love and respect towards animals and nature to have a better future. Venezuela.
We're now up to number 16, and that is Austria.
Melody pushes for the preservation and conservation of the bodies of water. Austria.
And now for the 17th spot, the delegate with the best eco video goes to Nepal.
Korea pushes for intergenerational equity, or the use of resources to fulfill the needs of the present generation without hampering the access of the future generation to the same resources. Nepal.
And rounding up our top 18 is our Eco Media winner, and that goes to Mexico!
Melissa believes that empowered women should focus on issues of great importance, such as the ecology and climate change. Mexico.
Release that's one.
perfect moment with our modern day goddesses. Wearing swimsuits by Filipino designer Ricky Abad. Let's welcome back your top 18. From their scores in the beauty of face and poise round, only 12 among these delegates will still have a shot at the Miss Earth crown. The results are in. As I get the envelope once again for Mr. Ramon Dizon, I'm going to call out each of the top 12. The judges will score them based on figure and form. First up, we have Mexico!
She is currently taking a degree in psychology. Melissa Flores, Mexico.
How much love is there out there for Venezuela?
She is a social communication and advertising student. That's Diana Carolina Silva, Venezuela.
And it's about to get a little hotter with Chile.
She is a student of civil engineering and a violinist in a youth symphony orchestra. Antonia Figueroa, Chile.
Nakita na yung pangalan na.
spots, ladies and gentlemen, and one of them goes to Austria!
She has worked for 5 years as a medical assistant in the Chinese and alternative medicine clinic. Melanie Matter, Austria.
Just two more, ladies and gentlemen, and one of them is Slovenia.
She's a student of veterinary science. Daniela Buran, Slovenia.
And making up the final spot in our top 12, ladies and gentlemen, Vietnam!
She is a marketing graduate and is planning on launching her own brand in the field of fashion and food. Nguyen Quang Can, Vietnam.
Ladies and gentlemen, your top 12, and our search for the new Miss Earth continues when we return. Fresh ideas on how to protect Mother Earth. In just a few moments, we're about to hear their thoughts on various environmental topics. They each have 30 seconds to answer. And once this warning sounds, that means it's time to wrap up. However, only 8 out of the top 12 will have the chance to take center stage based on their scores in the figure and form round. Mr. Ramon Dizon, may I have the results, please? I was expecting you from the other side, I'm sorry. The top 8. Let's start with Colombia. Colombia, I'll ask you to pick out a card there. This card will contain a hashtag. And this hashtag we will ask you to expound on. The hashtag is immigrants.
First of all, I want to say, Philippines! Mahal ko kayo! Okay, about my hashtag, good evening. I want to say that we are now in a very big crisis of immigration around the world, but we have to face it with tolerance, with love, because we don't know how hard the moments they are passing, going to another place so we have to support all the immigrants and show them respect and dignify them. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colombia, you had us at Mahal Kita. Next up, Philippines. Just any way I say it, you're still gonna get an applause. So pick out your card, Philippines. Once again, it'll contain a hashtag, and we will ask you to expound on it. And your hashtag is malnutrition.
My perspective, good evening. My perspective about malnutrition actually depends on my values and beliefs. I think that it's about respect, it's about respect, and I think that respect is the key to serve the purpose of our knowledge and humanity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Philippines! Next up we have Italy. Italy, I'll ask you the same thing. And your hashtag, Italy, is mental health.
Good evening, everyone. Mental health is a quality that everyone have. Everyone have to be healthy with yourself. And I work in a hospital and see many people, and everyone could give something to every. And I think that in our hearts and our mind, we can find this beauty of mental health, and it's a justice, it's a quality that everyone have, and it's proud to show up. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Italy. Next up we have Portugal. Take this spot right there. Your hashtag, Portugal, is justice.
The hashtag justice is something that we have been facing for so many long years. It's something that we are not having with our Mother Earth. So let's time to rethink about our actions, reduce our steps, and remake our lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Portugal. Next up we have Venezuela. And take your hashtag, Venezuela. And your hashtag is inequality. Do you need a translator? Inequality.
Desigualdad.
Creo que todos en estos años hemos estado buscando la igualdad.
I think during these all past years we are looking for equality.
Así que debemos respetarnos cada uno de nosotros.
So we need to respect all each other.
Lo que es para uno es para todos, no importa cuál género sea.
What is for one is for everyone. It doesn't matter the gender.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Venezuela. Next up we have Austria. Austria will also tackle the same. She'll pull a hashtag out and be asked to expound on it. Thank you, Austria. And your hashtag is corruption.
Corruption is a form of dishonest behavior, and we need to stop that. If we stop being corrupt, our world will definitely have a better future. And if we start acting fair and treat everyone equally and respect our Mother Earth, then there should be no corruption anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, Austria brings us over to the final two. Vietnam! Good evening, Vietnam. Your hashtag is conflict.
Mabuhay, Pilipinas!
This is not my first language, but I will try my best. And my hashtag is conflict. In our world, there's no perfection. and conflict is also a part of our daily life. And as a human, we can avoid conflict by being honest with ourselves. And by being honest with ourselves, we can create the power to transform the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vietnam. And our last candidate, Mexico. Mexico, kindly choose your hashtag. And your hashtag, Mexico, is poverty.
Good morning, good evening, everyone. Philippines. Poverty. Can you translate me poverty?
Sure.
What means poverty?
Pobreza.
Creo que en estos tiempos existe mucha pobreza, no solo en mi país, sino en todos los países del mundo.
I think in these times there is a lot of poverty, not only in my country, all over the world.
Debe existir empatía para poder ayudar a resolver los problemas que existen.
There should be empathy to solve all the problems that are existing.
Amor y respeto para así salvar y poder respetar los problemas que existen de contaminación.
Love and respect to save the world.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, those are your top 8 delegates. Ladies and gentlemen, the tabulators will now do the math, and very soon, 8 will become 4. Our competition is definitely heating up. Don't go away, because after the break, our reigning queens will take their final walk to cap off a successful year. Miss Earth 2018 will be right back. Collective efforts to promote environmental awareness has made 2017 a memorable year, not just for themselves, but for Miss Earth as well. In a rare moment in Miss Earth history, let's all give a grand salute to the queens of 2017. Miss Earth Air, Nina Robertson. Miss Earth Fire, Lana Akimova. Miss Earth Water, Juliana Franco, and Miss Earth 2017, Karen Ibasco.
This crown symbolizes unity, humility, and responsibility. And today, I will pass it down to the next queen to further inspire and remind them of our role as custodians of the earth. With all my heart, I thank you all. Nina Robertson, your Miss Earth Air 2017.
Exact same stage here in the Philippines and experiencing one of the most important moments in our life. I'm very proud to stand here with my Earth Queens and Eco Warriors. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. For me, it is not goodbye, but the start of a new adventure. I'm Mother King, Miss Earth Fire 2017.
Started a journey of learning that hasn't come to an end. This experience gave me the power as a queen to work with love for positive changes. And now it's time to make the earth my place for real work. Thanks for everything, Earthlings. Love you forever, Juliana Franco, Miss Earth Water 2017.
A year ago, on this very stage, my life changed and a glimpse of the night. A dream come true is cherished, but no words can fully grasp when a written chapter of your life is unfolded before your very eyes that is beyond what you ever imagined possible. Miss Earth was the platform and avenue that allowed me to showcase my purpose in utilizing my field of study for a great cause. It is my great joy to bring honor and pride to the Philippines in the international stage. As my life book known and read by everyone. May it be a channel of inspiration and testimony that will kindle the hearts of people around me. My gratefulness will never be enough to my unseen heroes that made me who I am, especially to my family, Carousel Productions, KF Family, and to all the Filipinos that came together as one and showed to the whole world what it meant to be a nation. And to my God Almighty, to the next Miss Earth, leave a trademark that will be remembered by all. Cherish and make most of every opportunity that will come your way by being determined and purposeful of the essence of our legacy. As my reign comes to an end, rest assured that I will continue what I have started as an Earth advocate. Once again, this is Karen Nabasco, your Miss Earth 2017.
Congratulations to Karen Nabasco and her Elemental Court for a job well done. You may have you have made us very, very proud here at Miss Earth, and all the best to your future. Let's give them another round of applause, shall we? Now the question that's probably hanging on your minds is, who will these ladies pass their crowns to? The announcement of the Final Four is up when we return. Stay with us. Miss Earth, but not before facing our last hurdle. To get the seal of approval from our judges, I will ask 4 delegates the same question, and each one will have exactly 30 seconds to respond. And once they hear this signal, that means that their time is up. Nervous. May I now have Colombia to join me here. And we're going to put earphones on for the remaining delegates just to make sure that they can't hear the question or the answer. Once I get the nod. Are we good? Okay. It'll be the same question for all, Colombia. I know you've got a fan base over here. Colombia's like an adopted brother or sister of the Philippines, especially in beauty pageants. Yes, you can.
Magandang gabi, Philippines! Kamusta kayo?
Okay, warming up the crowd already. Let's get your question out of the way, Colombia. Being a millennial, what do you think is the most pressing issue of your generation?
The most important thing of our millennial generation is that we all have the possibility to have a voice, to be heard. By social media, for example, is a great platform when we can spread out, for example, awareness about the environmental issues or worries. So I'm proud to be a millennial because we are all empowered and we can always share a message to the world. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colombia! Thank you, Colombia. We now move on to our next, Mexico. Mexico, ¿cómo estás? Okay, Mexico, I'll ask the same question. Being a millennial, what do you think is the most pressing issue of your generation?
¿Cuál es la mayor adversidad para una belleza nacida en los años 90 como tú?
Bueno, Mabuhay Philippines. Creo que uno de los primeros problemas que tenemos como millennials,
I think that one of the first problems as a girl of the 90s
es que tenemos muchas controversias ahora con las tecnologías.
we have a lot of controversial issues with the technologies.
Debemos aprender a usarlas correctamente
We need to learn how to use it correctly
para dar un mensaje bueno a la sociedad
to send the right message to the society
y a las futuras generaciones para dar un buen ejemplo a nuestros hijos.
and send the correct message to the new generations to give a good example.
Outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, Mexico. Our next will be from Austria. Let's hear the Austrian fans out there. Quite a number of them, actually. Austria, your question, like the others, is being a millennial, what do you think is the most pressing issue of your generation?
As a millennial, we tend not to pay attention about what's happening around the world because of all the technologies that we're using, like social media and everything. But we can use social media in a positive way. We millennials can use it to spread awareness on what's happening in our environment. And if we do that, everyone will be informed about what's happening, and then we can live a better future, not only for us human beings, but for all living creatures on Earth. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Austria! Finally, our final contestant, Vietnam. Let's show Vietnam some love. Vietnam. Same question to your fellow contestants. Being a millennial, what do you think is the most pressing issue of your generation?
Good evening, everyone. My answer is the more pressure for my generation is our ignorance. We have so many technology and we just use like social media and we just care about ourselves. We should spend our time to think and feel what's happening with the earth right now. And when small action multiplied by million people can transform the world.
Vietnam, ladies and gentlemen. Are you sure those headphones worked? They were all about technology, but brilliant answers, I must say. Very brilliant answers. Ladies and gentlemen, the battle for the crown is finally over. It's now all up to our judges to decide who among these remarkable final four will meet the new environmental queen when we return for the thrilling finale of Miss Earth 2018. Countries proud to participated in this year's edition of Miss Earth for a Common Cause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the final results are in. Bear in mind that the elemental titles, air, water, and fire, are of equal ranking. And any one of the elemental queens may take over the Miss Earth title should the new Miss Earth fail to fulfill her obligations. Mr. Ramon Dizon, partner of SGB and Company, is now here with the results. And we begin with Miss Earth Fire. And Miss Earth Fire is... I will be announcing Miss Earth 2018 first, followed by Miss Earth Air. So the name contained in this envelope right here